So what's pretty cool about this park is it's a bit of a nature preserve. Whoa. Holy. Ah. Ooh. Hey youngsters, it's been a little bit since I've put up a video. Just been super crazy at work, even with all this COVID pandemic measures, closing a lot of things down. I'm quite fortunate that our office has been just super busy, working on a lot of things. So haven't had a lot of time, haven't been able to take a lot of time off. But anyways, I decided to take today off just to clean some things up. As you can tell, I'm in a bit of a new setting here. It's my new office, and I have a video queued up for next time to walk you through some of the major renovations I've done to make a better work at home space and to also have a little bit more organized space for not only the office, but also at home. I'm still working on some of the lighting just to move some things around. I still have some items to put up, like a backlight that I want to put. You see the stand I have in the background. I'm going to mount that on the wall, and then I'll have a perfect spot to put the hair light. So I took today off mainly because it's the first day back to school with my kids. We've been over the last few weeks teaching them the routine about putting the mask on, sanitizing hands, social distancing, things like that. I just felt today would be a good day to be able to spend some time and not rush through to drop my kids off and then rush home to try to get back to work. The other thing I wanted to do is just 2 weeks ago, we took a little family trip because there's still a lot of restrictions on traveling outside of the country. 2 weeks ago, we took a trip, 1 week trip into Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. So was able to get some footage out there. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. It is a great town. It's a great small town in Saskatchewan. It's not too far of a drive from Calgary. It's about 4 hours, and it's just right across the border between the Alberta and Saskatchewan provincial border. So without further ado, youngsters, here is some clips from our trip 2 weeks ago. We are here at lovely Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park. It spans both the Alberta side and the Saskatchewan side. There's a lot of cool things to see. We're going to check out this area for today. There's also a lake in this area that we can get the kids in. There's a bit of a heat wave going through Alberta and Saskatchewan this week. Here Maple Creek's supposed to hit 36 degrees Celsius. In Calgary, where we left, it is going to be up in that 31. So got to figure out some ways to stay cool. This should be pretty cool. We're going to check it out. Well, that was a crazy adventure. Google took us through this very windy, rocky road. I wish I had my SUV with me. But with the good old Kia van, we did make it through. There were some little steep hills. Didn't think we were going to get up, but we managed. But look at this. We are at a lookout point, and we get to see some very nice scenery from the park here, from Cypress Hills Park. So this is I would say, great stop. I hope this road does lead through. We're heading to Walsh Fort just to check it out. There's a lot of activities to do in Cypress Hills, but you have to book ahead of time. We thought with the whole COVID thing that maybe it'd be a little quiet, but apparently other people had the same staycation ideas. Normally they are super busy in the summer, but they are not as busy, but still full No room for us to try out some of the zip lines. I thought that would have been cool, but anyways, lots more other things to do. We'll head out. So what's pretty cool about this park is it's a bit of a nature preserve. Holy, almost slipped. You see all this lush vegetation here in the prairies. We don't see tons of this, especially in the rolling hills. And part of it is because a lot of it has turned into cropland. And so this is very unique to have such a big interprovincial park be able to, okay, that's the second time I almost fell, be able to preserve all this lush vegetation. This is quite cool. So just climbed this pretty steep hill getting up, and I will say one of the things that not that this global pandemic has been a positive thing, but I think for us who like to travel, not being able to travel outside of the country, and now we're traveling and exploring more closer to home, I think we take for granted that we've got this amazing, beautiful scenery just in our backyard, and should maybe focus more time on, you know, taking these trips. I mean, it wasn't a long drive, right? We're only about 4 hours out of Calgary, just even here, but even within that radius, I'm sure there's a lot that we can definitely explore. So, you know, so far so good. This has been, this is very relaxing. This is very nice. Taking the trail route down to Fort Walsh. Looks pretty cool. Can't imagine back in the day they trucked in all the lumber. Well, I guess they wouldn't truck in, they would just utilize the lumber in the area here, but it's a very interesting spot that they would put the fort in. I'd say it took us a bit to get here by a road. Wonder how it was back then, but as you can see, there's a...
Back then they would walk.
Yeah, they would go horse, come down. Day 2 here at Maple Creek, and we are going horseback riding. Just a short, nothing too long, but we thought we'd spend the day exploring parts of Saskatchewan on horseback. All right, kids are on. Got one on Peanut, got one on Gypsy, and one on Cindy. Now I'm up on the horse. My horse's name is Scout. Nice sturdy horse. And here we go. Got the horses following.
Now your horse is pooping.
My horse is pooping? Oh, Mom's horse is pooping. There's my guy, Scout. He was very good. Thank you, Scout. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed some of those clips. I do highly recommend, if you are in this area or you're traveling around the Alberta and Saskatchewan provinces, to check out Maple Creek. We are definitely making a list of a lot of staycation things to do, checking out the mountains like we normally do, but also looking at some of these smaller towns in and around Calgary that normally we wouldn't visit. Now they are on our list. I hope everybody's staying well. It's very important to take these breaks, especially in this pandemic crisis. I know I feel that there is a lot of mental health issues that are already, they were already bad before. I think the current situation has just exacerbated that. And I think a lot of people, will need support and will need an outlet. So make sure to take the time to go visit different spots, get a little bit of a mental break for yourself, get away from all the noise, turn the news off, and just hit the reset button. Once you're recharged, get back into it. So I think it's very important to take those mental breaks for yourself and make sure you have some time to unwind. We'll catch you next time.